I was just kind of like more, I wasn't as intentional, which is like kind of weird, but I was like, oh yeah, probably we'll get married, I guess. Yeah, I would like to. But anyway, I was just kind of more laid back about it, which if it was up to me, I think I probably would have just been like lazy and just been like, oh yeah, we'll get married in like 5-6 years.
5-6 years, I would have been 40.
That's the thing is like,
well, that's not true. But anyway.
That's not true.
So I was thinking like 5-6 years from now, even then I still wouldn't be 40.
But yeah, I think I have the type of personality just to kind of let things go for far too long and be not so intentional. And so you were like really intentional right off the bat. So I want to know why does marriage mean so much to you? And like there's so many people that I know they kind of do wait a little bit longer, or it's not kind of the end goal, or yeah, like where is that coming from?
It's a good question. It's cool being like girlfriends. There's like a commitment level that comes to that, and that girlfriends means like I promise to be loyal to you for the time that you and I are together, you know? And that's a serious commitment right there. And that could be like a lifetime commitment, or that could be like a couple weeks, you know?
Oof.
But it just didn't have like the longevity, and there's an independence that I had when I was just your girlfriend. Like we were building towards something together. Like we were walking alongside of each other, but we weren't building something together. You know, you did not have access to my resources. I could share because I was generous, but you didn't have access to my resources. You didn't get to like weigh in a serious way on what I chose to do with my life or my resources.
Yeah.
Or my like friendships, because you were my girlfriend, not my life partner. Like you weren't my wife.
Yeah.
And I know that people throw around the word partner, and I'm not gonna like throw shade on them. It's just, for me, life partner is a spouse or somebody that you actually have a commitment in some greater form than just we're dating.
I mean, people don't throw it around.
Okay, but like if you're not, a partnership to me means like you're building something together.
Okay.
Like they're your partner in something. Not just I'm seeing you, but like I'm with you and we're partnering in life together.
Okay.
So sometimes I use partner and wife interchangeably with you. But like, yeah, for me, marriage is, I choose you for life. You're the person above all people that I've known in my past, know right now, and will ever know in my future. You are the one that I choose to walk next to and build a life with. You know, like all the things that I said in my vows, that's something that I give to my wife. That's not something that I give to my girlfriend. So girlfriend's kind of like an appetizer.
Oh my God. I feel like that could sound so offensive or something.
I'm not trying to be offensive, but I'm saying for me, if you were in a relationship with me, which is who you asked, like me, the way that I do relationships is, this is kind of like, you get me to an extent, and then there is a point where you and I part because we are not, like, you don't get all of that because I'm not married to you. But now, being married to you, like, there's nothing that you don't have access to. There's nothing that you don't get a say in. There's nothing that I don't honor and listen to because you're my wife.
Makes sense.
And also, like, I could move across the country and you would come with me, and it would just be a thing because you're my wife, not my girlfriend.
It's true. I feel like if you are a queer couple, it's a bit validating if you're at that place to get married, to be able to say like we're legally married, number one, because we can, thank goodness. And number two, because sometimes I feel like, I don't know, you and I came from pretty conservative backgrounds, and so if we're just dating, people might have thought just like not seriously about it, or like, oh, they could just break up, like just to not like have to deal with their homophobia. So us being married is like, whoa, that's something serious.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking too much about others, but there's another thing I forgot to say, which is there's like a family aspect to it, where when you were my girlfriend, you had your family and I had my family, and when we got engaged and then when we got married, we became a family. Like we have a new last name together. There's a whole new branch in our family tree where we are both on together. It's lineage, it's like legacy. It's something that's weighty beyond just dating. So like when we have kids, our kids can point to us as a legacy. Like there's generations that will come after us, and it matters. So
I like that.
Yeah, so it's just we're building a family together versus I know your family and you know my family.
It's true. Thanks, baby.
What's your answer for that? What's different, dating versus marriage? And there's no shade on dating. I freaking love dating. Sometimes I wish we could go back to dating.
Yeah,
But
I think
I love being married.
was just, well, there was a period of time where we were living together before we got married, and that was a little bit rough with like, we're kind of sharing finances and stuff, but also not at the same time, and things just got sticky with that. But I really loved living with you, and I think getting married kind of solidified like, we can just share a bank account, we can share like all of like doing the house utilities and the groceries and everything, just in like a life way. Like we can fully just be together, because it's hard when you're living together but things are still slightly separated and you can't really be like full in with each other. And things are hard when you're fully in with each other. They're just like a good kind of hard, like you have a partner in everything that you do,
which is hard but awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know, I like marriage because it's just like you have a sure sign that it's something really serious. And it's just, I mean, you and I come from Christian backgrounds, so there's the spiritual element of coming together in marriage and God kind of blessing it, which was nice that our pastor married us, and he told us how much God loved us and blessed our marriage and how holy it was. And so there's like that aspect of it too. But yeah, I think just seeing our parents and other people in marriages, it's nice to have something a little bit traditional, I guess. So
She likes it full of tradition.
I guess so.